Movement has lots of benefits. It increases your endorphins, makes you feel more relaxed. Also is a really great way to deal with stress. So you can really think of mindful movement as medicine, and that includes yoga or any other forms of movement that you like to do. It's excellent for taking a break from your brain and getting into your body where you can notice sensations and focus on your breath. So the yoga session that follows is a series of fluid movements that you're continuously transitioning with the breath. And it's all about finding your pace, your flow, your comfortable range of motion. So learn the movements and then practice them for yourself. So enjoy. So we're going to start with simple seated twists. Nice tall spine. Legs can be crossed or on the ground. You want to keep a neutral pelvis. And you're going to just simply be moving with your breath, exhaling to one side, inhaling back to center, pausing to receive your breath all the way down into your pelvis, and then you'll exhale to the other side. Just a simple, mindful breath and body flow. And as you practice, you can investigate whether or not it's possible to slow it down a little bit more. Maybe allow a little more time on the pauses between breaths. It can be practiced pretty much anywhere, anytime. So come into hands and knees, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And moving with your breath, on your inhalation, drop your navel, tip your tailbone to the sky, look up. And as you exhale, pull your shoulder blades apart, round your back to the sky, and look back. Nice and slow with your pace of breath and always in your comfortable range of motion. And I really like in cat-cow to focus on the tailbone initiating the movement and then waving that back bend up through inch by inch of the spine, ending in the head, and then tipping the tailbone under and waving up through the spine. An option, if you don't have the space to come down to hands and knees, you could work on flexion and extension in a seated position. Simply rounding through your back, holding onto your knees. Inhale, lift your heart, look up. Exhale, round your back, shoulder blades away from each other, really stretch back into your middle and upper back. We'll come back to hands and knees, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And inhale as you extend the opposite arm and leg parallel to the floor. And you'll exhale, come back to center, and inhale the other side. So it looks simple, but there's a lot of little pieces to this. I'm trying to keep your pelvis completely neutral, keep your lower back perfectly still, so you're really moving from center, nice and stable. Like you could be balancing an apple on your lower back and it won't roll off, which I highly recommend. So think slow and steady. Inhale, extend from center. Exhale, slowly lower back down. You can do this 10 rounds or more as you like. Excellent for developing your core stability and awareness. Next, extend your left leg and bring your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. And then inhale, your right arm sweeps up and around back behind you. Press down through your right knee and extend your left arm away from your left foot. And then take your time to slowly lower down and exhale, fold over the leg once again. Once you find your flow, you can align it with your breathing. Inhale, extend. Exhale, slowly lower and fold. Just take your time. And if it feels better for you to do 2 breaths per movement and slow this down, absolutely do that. On your extensions, really ground down through all 4 corners of that extended leg, foot, so that you're using your strength with control. And then switch sides. Gentle folds. Inhale into your extension. And you could do 3 or 4 or 5 rounds on each side. And next is a seated side bend. Keep your pelvis neutral and both sitting bones grounded. Exhale, bring one hand to the ground and the other arm is going to reach up alongside your ear to stretch into the side of your body. You'll inhale back to center and then exhale back into the side bend, just following your pace, slow and steady. At the end of every practice, really important to come down to Shavasana, the final resting position. Knees a little wider than your hips, feet a little wider than your knees. If you're more comfortable with your knees bent, absolutely you can do that. Or maybe sometimes with your hands on your lower abdomen, just to feel the rise and fall of your breath. Just make sure you're in a comfortable position. And allow yourself to receive the stillness of the floor beneath you. To receive the rise and fall of your breath without needing to change it or control it. And to allow yourself to be still and supported.